Hello and welcome to my new Let's Play series for The Last Story on the original Wii console. This is playing on the Wii U though, it does play just fine, and in fact if you're running through an HDMI cable it will look better than it ever would have on the original console. So I'm not going to blather on for too long. In fact, I'm going to start the game. I won't talk over the cutscenes where the story's happening, but I will try and talk more than I did during the Brothers Let's Play towards the middle and the end. I kind of kept quiet for quite a lot of that, so this Let's Play will hopefully be an improvement. So let's check out the fantastic British voice acting at the start of this game.
You scaly bastards! Dagran, move it! Over it!
So let's take a look at the tutorial. There's quite a lot of tutorials like this in the first few chapters of the game. Pretty basic stuff for a lot of it, as you can see. Because I'm using the Wii Controller Pro, which is like a normal two-stick joypad, like an Xbox 360 or PS3 controller. It's got the button controls based around that. So L stick to move, all very basic, and ZL, which is the rear left trigger to reset the camera. And then it's going to do it again, but on this screen it shows you nunchuck controls. I prefer to use a proper pad though, as I said, so I'm going to skip the rest of these controls and off we go.
You never said we'd be playing tag.
Just do your job.
So we've got some goblins to fight. I have played the early stages of this game before, but
Only if you get more of these things than me.
I've forgotten all the intricacies of the battle system.
You have a monstrous ego there.
Then you can look forward to my monster victory.
Later on, when you get magic users, you can put spells on the floor of the battlefield. They're like area of effect, which do various things such as cause fire damage or healing circles. So now we get to the hiding mechanic. I did hear that this game was partially influenced by the Gears of War series, and you can see that in the hiding and bow and arrow shooting. I don't think I've got a bow and arrow at the moment, but this is the beginning of the hiding. So when near an obstacle, press A to hide and then press A again to emerge from cover. All pretty simple. And then it shows you vaulting, which should be the A button on my pad. I'm going to skip the rest of this. Yep, so let's chase after the rest of these goblins. What does it say? Hold down R to guard. Yep. And then you can move while guarding. I think we're about to be ambushed by more gobbos here. So let's have a look. I'm not going to play too much of this game today, probably just the first chapter or two maybe. As you can see, it's pretty bogged down in these tutorials to start with. So move towards the enemy and attack. Yes, I pretty much moved that myself, worked that out myself. You can press X to open the menu and change the attack type to manual on the options screen. Because at the moment, if you move near an enemy, it actually attacks automatically. You can guard during the battle by holding. Oh, yep, we knew that already. While guarding, damage sustained from enemy physical magic attacks is greatly reduced, as you would expect. And then it covers the same thing with that, with a little video. So let's get on with the fighting. So I just walked up near that guy, and my character automatically slashed at him. If you want to have more of a immediate feedback, more control over the game, as it said, you can change the attack to manual. Although I think automatic works fine for the most part.
Seren, watch your back.
Thanks.
These guys are all pretty simple to deal with.
What the hell is Zale doing?
I think that now it switches to
Yurik, let's move.
one of the other characters. Yeah, Zale and Yurik. That's Yurik. He's the
Yeah,
magic user.
let's go and find them.
One of two magic users that you have in your group.
This place is crawling with these things. What do we do? I don't think they've noticed us
I
yet.
think he's also got a bow and arrow. Hold down ZL to enter seek mode. Oh yeah,
That pillar.
you can use it to detect weaknesses in the pillars, for example, and then order
The pillar, not the rest.
other characters to
I see.
carry out actions. So I've just told him to destroy that pillar and crush loads of goblins at once. Here come the goblins. That was one of those area of effect on the floor, like I told you.
Messed up.
Yurik, let's go. No one's dying while I'm here.
Wait!
Today I'll rescue you, Dagrin.
I'm pretty sure those two can look after themselves.
So this game bombards you with quite a lot of information to start with, but it's not that complicated once you get used to it.
That's a lot of work.
These guys are reptids, not goblins. My mistake. Same difference, really. So again, I can focus on the bridge and have Yurik use his magic.
Destroy that bridge.
I don't know. It looks pretty tough.
Yurik!
Fine. Don't blame me if it goes wrong.
I might have made the wrong choice there. Let's see. Is he going to be able to destroy it, or should I have taken him out with my crossbow? No, he's managed it. That's fine.
Very nice, boys.
Zale, Yurik, good job.
We like to use our brains sometimes.
Now I need to get into the battle. Ooh, she's leveled up. I think we've cleared out this room, so let's carry on. And now I've got a big fat reptid.
Zale, Seren, protect Yurik as he's casting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be protecting the magic user now, so I'll stay back here.
Just let the reptiles take them off our hands.
Having a few issues with the camera. She's been knocked out. That's what we wanted. Oh, but he's run away. He needed to stay in that circle to be damaged. Can I pick her up? No, someone's healed her. That's fine. Oh, these guys keep getting knocked out.
Well, looks like the coast is clear.
Right. Is everyone okay?
We need to level up a bit.
That was easy.
Let's move on.
So I've just picked up some special arrows called Wizard Slayer, which are, as it says, good for killing magic users.
Like we have a new client.
Woo! Alright! Just as we're about to run out of money, too.
Thanks to someone getting hammered all the time.
Shut it! I risked my life out there. Let me drink in peace.
Son, may I ask who our next client is?
It's Count Arganan.
Wow. The ruler of Lazarus Island. That's quite a result.
There's a huge cannon on that island. But all that magic is dangerous. It draws all kinds of monsters to the area.
And we have to clean up, right?
You have a problem with that?
As long as I get paid, I ain't complaining.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, I reckon it's time to celebrate. Barman, here's with the best you've got!
So that's just setting up what we're actually doing, clearing out this island of the reptids for Count Arganan. That's a save point, so let's just make sure we save. So this game was one of 3 to be part of what was called Operation Rainfall, the others being Xenoblade Chronicles and Pandora's Tower. And Operation Rainfall was basically a campaign to get these 3 games released in the West, which did eventually happen in the end. They all came to Europe first,
I want this fast and clean.
and then eventually they came out in the US as well. So this is kind of a tactical view of the upcoming battle, and as Matey Boy just said, we should try and take out the healer first, and that will make our job much easier. I believe I can sneak around, and that's going to tell me about using the bow. Up and down on the D-pad to select the arrow mode, A to shoot, R to zoom.
Position already.
Can I move around this way? Yeah, I think this is where I'm supposed to go, so I can sneak up on the healer. Which one was it? Can't find the bugger. No, this was the one. So I'm going to switch to Wizard Slayer and shoot this guy, and hopefully, yeah. So this is the Gears of War inspired mechanics. I'm just going to get in there and get stuck into the battle now. Should be fairly easy now that we've taken out the healer. And they've leveled up again. They level up frequently in these early stages of the game. But
How the hell are we
you will need those levels.
I'm pretty sure this... What does this do?
There are areas where you can trigger battles deliberately, which are very useful for leveling up for tougher challenges ahead. We'll probably get to one of those sections during this chapter.
So dangerous. It's totally irresponsible.
I'd say it definitely looks man-made.
So let's go further into these creepy caverns.
Dagran, I'm hungry.
Let's try to be professionals, okay?
What? If I'm hungry, then I'm hungry. If I get killed because I'm too hungry and weak to fight, then don't blame me.
If you've got the energy to whine like that, I'm sure you'll be fine.
I think the voice acting is very good actually in this. Probably a little strange that
Any luck?
to American players that it's so
Try
British.
giving it a little tap.
That's because
You don't mess around.
Nintendo Europe took charge of the localization for all 3 of the Operation Rainfall games.
Some kind of ruins.
It's cold, it's weird, and it stinks. I don't like it.
Oh, this bit's very creepy, I remember. Lots of undead geezers coming after us. I can't remember where to go though. I think there's a hidden switch or something around here, which of course triggers all these skeletons to come to life. No. Where to go? Isn't somebody going to say something? No, I can't seem to find anything at the moment. What's this over here? Blocked. No, let's go and talk to the others. Ah, no, that was it.
A dead end.
Yurik, let's look for an alternative.
Emphasis on the dead.
Hey, shouldn't we stick together?
No. It's easier to scout with fewer people. Zale, Seren, you two rest while you can. I'm sure there's more trouble waiting for us.
Zale, keep your pants on. You better get some rest while you can.
I can't help it if I'm worried.
Uh-oh. The S is about to hit the F.
It's just the wind. Don't be such a chicken.
So this Let's Play will probably be quite a long-term project. This isn't the longest RPG in the world by any stretch, but having said that, I think it's still a solid 25 hours or so. So there'll probably be many parts over a few months. My computer takes ages to upload video files, so even uploading them will take a fair old while. Right, I need to go in there as she's yelling at me.
This way.
But this isn't really doing any good as these guys keep coming back. They'll just get back up again.
Much further. Keep it up.
There's a huge boss creature that we need to kill soon.
You search for another way out.
Okay. She's just asked me to search for a way out.
I'll hold up here.
Oh, good. A dead end.
Looks like this is it.
Scully guys everywhere. Oh, watch out. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. Oh, he's having a flashback, I think, of his mum by the look of it. Oh, yeah. Definitely his mum.
Zale, run. Run away. Zale.
No. Mum.
No, that's not your mum. You silly muppet.
I don't want to be alone anymore. I'm sick of it. Sick of all the pain.
He's about to go apeshit, I think.
You can hear my voice, yes.
What is this?
Actually, he's about to be blessed with some mystical power that allows him to
Who is it?
defeat the darkness,
Who's there?
which is handy because
Is like mine.
a giant thingy's going to turn up pretty soon. So I haven't finished talking about this game in general. It's by Mistwalker, which is the company set up by Hironobu Sakaguchi after he left Square. Basically, after the failure of the Final Fantasy film, he pretty much, I don't know whether he was driven out of Square or just decided to leave. I think it was a bit of both really, but he set up his own company for making RPGs called Mistwalker, and to date they've produced Blue Dragon and Lost Odyssey, and now this game. All very good games in my opinion. This does quite a lot differently from the old Final Fantasy games. So, I should have been paying attention really. L button. Oh yeah, that's basically that generates aggro so that everything attacks you. I can't remember what else.
Protect those who are precious to me.
Yeah. So now everything's coming after me. That's right, enemy casting speed will be double, but what? Oh, ally casting speed, sorry. But I haven't got any allies with me at the moment. Oh, here they are.
Is everyone okay? Zale, this is weird. Really weird. I'm just as confused as you are. I'm having this voice in my head.
So, for most of the brothers' Let's Play, I had an intro and outro, but I'm actually not going to put those on for this series. Mainly because it saves a lot of time on the editing. If I happen to do an review, then that will be properly edited and have a intro and everything.
What a pain in the arse. Is this really the right way?
The air's damp and the atmosphere stinks.
So,
if I recall correctly, just over this bridge is where I can trigger fights, so I might trigger a few on purpose to level up a little bit.
Wow, take a look at that.
What is it?
It's like falling flower petals.
Before that though, we've got some enemies to deal with anyway.
Zale, in front, enemies.
More bony freaks.
Look, over there too.
They've surrounded us. Are they intelligent? Don't try to defeat them. Just knock them into the valley.
You're in. Destroy that with your magic. Okay, cover me.
I know he told me not to defeat them, but I'm going to use gathering so that his casting speed is sped up. They're all going to come after me. How's he doing? Nearly there. So now I need to kill that guy. Did he fall off? No, he's still there. Oh. They've taken care of that.
Zale, enemy reinforcements. They're sniping us.
Where?
We're done with this lot yet.
Zale,
Destroy it.
destroy that with your magic. Okay, cover me.
Need to deal with it. Keeps zooming into the wrong thing.
You're going down, bony freak.
Take care not to fall off yourself. Let's deal with the remaining ones.
So this symbol on the floor is what triggers battles. Use gathering to trigger a battle like that. I'm going to just do this a few times so that I can level up my guys, because I know for the upcoming boss fight it's useful to have a few levels. Hopefully this won't take too long. Any on the ledges? No. These battles aren't too difficult. They do get harder as the chapters go by, as you would imagine. So she's got another level. Let's do that a few more times.
Here goes.
So it's a fairly action-based battle system, although there is a fair degree of strategy involved, especially before the battles even begin. Look, this camera can be a bit clumsy. Okay, they've leveled up. So, I'm going to level up a bit more. Won't stay here too much longer. I'll make sure everyone's leveled up at least once though. Nice one. So these skeletons are particularly weak to fire, which is fairly standard for this sort of game. Undead were always weak to fire in the Final Fantasy games. Oh, no, he hasn't leveled yet, so hopefully this next battle will be the one. Oh, strong enemy. So every so often you do get a strong enemy in the mix. Can't tell which one it is though, they all look the same. It's this guy. Yeah, he's taken a lot more hits. I'm trying to... Oh, he's a level 13. He keeps zooming into the wrong thing. I do not want to be facing that way. So let's deal with this tough enemy. I wish it wouldn't do that. Is he dead? No, he's going to come back. They weren't kidding when they said this guy's tough. Hopefully he's worth a good deal of experience. Has he gone? Yeah. Excellent. Actually, we're so close to levelling up with Zale and Uric. I'm going to do it one more time. I know it's not the most entertaining thing to watch me do the same battle over and over, but I need to make sure I can cope with the future battles. In future, I may actually stop the recording and grind in these spots for a little bit so that you're not subjected to the repetitive battles. You won't really miss out on anything, and I'll mention that's what I'm going to do So he's just earned a new ability. Leap out from a concealed position to deal a powerful strike on the enemy. Enemies with a question mark will take even more damage. So they do earn more skills as they go on. I've got a tutorial for what I've just learnt. Yeah. Okie dokie. So let's move on with the plot.
It's opened.
Yurik, do you sense anything?
Yeah, unlike anything we've seen so far.
This gets better by a minute.
Ah, this is where the huge boss thing attacks. So I might get a bit squished by this guy. Hopefully I won't embarrass myself too much, but it is quite a tough fight for this stage in the game actually.
No way! We can't win against that thing! Yurik!
He does look pretty mean. Got to try and remember how to do this. I think it involves those things on the floor.
Watch out!
L plus A to avoid enemy attacks. That's useful.
One of those swords.
Ah. Yeah, I think we throw these bombs at him.
Find its weak spot. We're done for if we don't. Find its weak spot. We're done for if we don't.
Can I zoom in? Why does it always do that?
It's worth a shot. Yurik, aim for the head. Got it.
Oh, keep pressing the wrong button. Magic used at the head is effective, so I've got to use gathering. And then dodge his attacks. And use those bombs.
There's more. They're dropping in from above. We've got to hold on.
And those little ones will attack us at the same time.
This is taking too long.
There they are. So I'm going to deal with some of these little guys while they're dealing with the big guy. They should be dealing with the big guy anyway.
It's working. Let's move to the bridge.
While he's weakened with fire,
Very good.
our physical attacks do a lot more damage.
Run, Zale. Run. Lead it to the bridge.
Lead it to the bridge. Oh yeah. I remember. It's the old Gandalf attack.
Zale will draw it to the bridge.
Come on. Follow me, you big bastard. So hopefully he's following me to the bridge. And then I can try and knock it off.
You're going down.
the old you shall not pass technique, except we didn't die with him. Now he's stuck on the other side though.